Welcome to the driver's seat. A little over 20 years ago, BMW made a brilliant decision, which was to buy the rights to build Rolls-Royce. Now, why are we talking about Rolls-Royce? Well, we're standing in front of this beautiful 2021 BMW M760i. Well, they sit on the same platform, and more importantly, they share the same 6.6-liter V12 engine. This is one of my favorite engines. At a time when this industry is going towards the electrification, you have plug-in hybrids and then full battery electric vehicles. Let's be honest, very few vehicles ever had V12s, and now with the internal combustion engine going away of the dodo bird, there are very few cars you can still get to enjoy it, and this is one of them. So you have your 7 Series with the long wheelbase platform is what we're looking at here, and this engine is just brilliant. But that's not what this car is all about. It's more than just the engine. It's what's going on the inside. It's the whole ensemble. Starting price of this wonderful vehicle, which is really what I call a baby Rolls-Royce, $157,000, as tested, $182,000. But that's a lot cheaper than a Rolls-Royce. To appreciate the V12 engine, you really need to get behind it because it is effortless power. It's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, but just the way it just propels this vehicle, this rather heavy vehicle, effortlessly is really what makes this such a wonderful vehicle to drive. On top of that, it's just well balanced, it handles well, and you really do feel like you're the king of the road. And remember, this is a V12. I'm going to say that several times throughout this video because that is such a rare thing to find in today's automotive world. Ordinarily, any vehicle we drive, this is the best seat. Why not? It's the driver's seat. And I have no complaints about this particular driver's seat. It has massaging seats, it's very comfortable, great steering wheel, paddle shifters. You don't feel like you're driving a long wheelbase luxury sedan, but that's exactly what we're in. So this is not a bad place to be, but believe it or not, there's actually a better seat. So if you're in the passenger side in the rear, you have all sorts of creature comforts, which we're going to demonstrate. Let's talk a little bit more about driving this vehicle. It's very planted, very stable. Again, you have to keep telling yourself what a massive vehicle this is. And not that there are many knocks on the Rolls-Royce sedan, the Ghost, but it's a much bigger vehicle, has a lot more mass. So this is certainly a much sportier version. Doesn't quite have the cachet of a Rolls-Royce, but it certainly has the performance that you would expect from BMW. A lot of great features with a head-up display and of course all the technology you would expect. And they've gone obviously to full digital display, which is really where everybody's going. So we've seen this before, and BMW has really dialed it in my opinion, where this used to be a negative for them. This is certainly a positive, but it's really about the drive. Lexus doesn't have a V12 engine. A lot of their competitors don't, but it's nice to see that BMW is still able to offer this. And I think one of the primary reasons that they are able to offer one is because of the Rolls-Royce brand. Those are V12 engines, and so that helps BMW get more information, more data to develop a better, more powerful, and more agile V12 than anybody else out there. As mentioned, ordinarily the driver's seat's the best one in a car, but in this BMW M760i, it's right here, the passenger side rear seat. So we're going to start with this built-in tablet, which lets you control the seats, and I'm going to put this front seat as far forward as possible, and it is truly brilliant. You have a footrest, you got this table that pops out of the center armrest, and I could just spend hours. Imagine being the CEO of a big company and you are making multi-million-dollar deals, you are ordering airplanes, whatever it is that you need to do, you can do it so much more comfortably because look at all this space. This is the kind of vehicle professional athletes and CEOs, movie stars would be using. Of course, they would have their tablet or laptop. Maybe they'd have their drink here, whatever it is. So this is what I call comfort. This is beyond the first class seat. This is like having your own private jet. The fit and finish in this vehicle is definitely a step above a base 7 Series. And you could start to see some of the elements of the Rolls-Royce brand. It's not a Rolls-Royce, but I keep mentioning it because it does share a lot of the DNA. The platform, I mentioned the V12 engine, and again, you could start to see some of the features in here. It's not quite bespoke. You can't embroider your own company logo into the headrest like you can with a Rolls-Royce, but for half the price, maybe less than half the price, you can have a vehicle that basically does the same thing. It may not have quite the presence, but it is one of the most impressive sedans I've seen, with the best combination of agility and performance and luxury. When you go on BMW's website and you look under M models, you won't find this M760i, but in my opinion, it certainly belongs there. Nevertheless, it's under the 7 Series as the top of the food chain. And if you are lucky enough to pull up behind one of these, please pay attention. That's a 6. And if you see that, you know this has the V12 engine. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Driver's Seat.